Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Hold on for a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Shout out. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? It's a spider in the shed. I don't know where he is, so I've been in here. Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? I do want to say this. I seen that Calico had an event come up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Shout out to Calico. Everything he got going on. He had Aver versus JC. He had like a lot of battles at his. I didn't get it. I'm sorry. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. I know fans like, yo, you ain't gonna talk about clips going crazy. I buy nothing that got Charlie clips on it. I'm sorry. Clips, don't get mad at me. It is what it is. You ain't about to get me. It's high out here. Tariffs hit for a minute. We not doing that. Charlie clips on the card. I am not buying it. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Charlie clips. You got to do good for like 4 battles, man, to me to be like, I'm tired of buying, like, what y'all think about? I'm so tired of buying battles with Charlie clips on it, and then the battles being mid. Then he shows up, like, out of 10 battles, he shows up 2 times and goes crazy, and everybody's supposed to be back on the Charlie clips bandwagon. I'm not doing it. Get mad. Everybody get mad. PIPERBOY Williams ain't buying events. Yes! It's like that. You know what I mean? If y'all got clips on the car, I am not buying it. I repeat, I am not. Bad news don't tell. Bad news don't tell on me because he told everything. 100% accuracy. Officer T. Ward knows battle rap is a haven for the snitches. I do want to say that and put that out there real quick. Bad news told. If you don't know, if you weren't here from politics, a lot of people trying to get me to go back to politics. I will be doing that in a minute. You know what I mean? Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. But bad news, he's a battle rapper that tells on everybody. Don't tell on me. As far as, you know, Easy to Block Captain, Remy Ma, Papoose, I don't know. I think that's kind of ran its course. What y'all think about that? You know what I mean? If I'm Easy, I don't know how Easy doing this, bro. If I was Easy, I would have been live quick. What y'all say about me? I would have been going off. You know what I'm saying? Getting that quick 100,000 subscribers. Joe Button was talking reckless. I would have been on it. Like, what you say, Joe? Like, this is Easy the Block Captain. You know, you could have went crazy on Joe, but you didn't. Easy letting stuff slide. I don't know. Shout out to Easy the Block Captain. I do want to say this before we get to the Clone and Dot battle. I do want to say, Clone is arguing with Frank White. I put out a post. Let me see if I can show y'all this. I think Clone deleted it. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on real quick. Let me show y'all this. Let me go to this real quick. Show y'all this. Show y'all this drama. It's a little bit of drama going on. So Frank White and the Cheese Eater is arguing. I'm just saying what it is. Don't get mad at me, Clone. Don't get mad at me. You ate the cheese. Gorgonzola, cheddar, all of that. You know what I mean? So he arguing with the Cheese Eater. Let's go see what he says. So Frank White, I guess he puts out a post or something like that that's got a lot of, you know, people who invested in battle rap, and Clone is mad. Because Frank White said the list was all about individuals, not companies, giving away money. And you said it was not valid and mentioned a sponsor with a company. His contribution is appreciated, but it would be on a separate list with sponsors who had companies. Clone says, I don't have a list, just my opinion with facts on the list that came across my timeline. Carry on, homie. And then Frank White said, one person dropped a list. You could drop a list as well. It's opinionated. Clone says, a lot of truth is unnecessary, but it's still needed, if you know what I mean, brother. Frank White said, brother, this was unnecessary. You didn't need to tag anybody, and you can simply drop your list, which I would like to see, right? So I ended up posting. Let me go to my posts. I'm not afraid to show my posts. I said, why you arguing with Tattletales? Shout out to Frank White. You know I rock with you, Frank White. Why you arguing with him? He is a tattletale. He won't tell on you, Frank. He will tell on you. He will tell everything to detectives. I don't know, because he didn't apologize to me. He said, forget me. Y'all remember that? So we rolling on Clone, just like bad news. Hoodie will be here soon. Where is Knowledge's foot? You know what I mean? So I don't know. We in the process of making those hoodies. We're making some final design changes, and then we will have those hoodies out on Clone. Clone think he low. He think he could just get in here and start arguing with people. Who is you arguing with? You ain't arguing with the detectives, Clone. You ain't arguing with the detectives. Wait a minute. He trying to argue people's personal opinions. What is that detective like? What's they names? Clone like this and that and this and that. It happened on April 14th. And it happened in Atlanta. It happened in Atlanta. I was in liaison. I'm telling you, I told everything. I heard everything. Clone ain't want to argue with them detectives, but he want to argue with Frank White. Frank White, you better stop arguing with him. Sorry. Here's what it is. Can we get some cheese in the chat? Let's get this chat popping. Cheese in the chat, please, for Clone. Rat emojis, all of that. Whatever you can do, put them in the chat right now. We need those. I don't know if Frank White's seen all of this. Maybe screenshot this, send it to Frank White. Like, the chat knows about this dude. Cheese in the chat, please. For Clone, he's trying to stay low. We're not doing that, Clone. Clone had a battle. Shout out to Black Ice Cartel. Shout out Cheese in the chat. Go ahead, Cheese Traps. Everything, Gorgonzola. Battle rap is a haven for the snitches. Put bullpen in the chat, too. CNN. I see all the cheese in the chat. Put CNN in the chat, too, for Clone. Let's do that. Clone and Bad News. You know what I mean? They are partners in 2-on-2 matchups. I do want to put that out there. You know what I mean? Since people want to forget about that, let's do that. Shout out to the chat. Now, I do want to say this. A battle went down between Clone and Dot, right? On Black Ice Cartel. They gave me the link. I ended up watching a lot of battles from the event. I watched Clean Paper versus D.I. the Hitty Man. Shout out to Clean Paper. He had some moments. Shout out to D.I. the Hitty Man. He had some moments. You know what I'm saying? Pretty all right battle. Shout out to them. Then I watched, what was it? Clone and Dot. You know what I mean? And Dot was kind of going in on Clone a little bit. He had to remind him. Clone had... Hold on, let me show y'all some of this real quick. They said, Quarter Lab, you know, I'm cool with y'all, but Black Ice Cartel said I could use some of this footage. I just don't want to go through days of trying to get that clear. Clone had the pink Celtics hoodie on, and he was getting smoked by Dot. Dot reminded him that you told everything. 100% accuracy. Yo, Clone really went to the battle thinking it was all good. What y'all think about that? He thought it was all good. Let me see. Should I show some of this? I don't know. Let me show some of this. Let's let Clone rap a little bit.
It's the difference between Dot and what I do to a T. The DAs was trying to spill bids on me. The lawyer brought me home. From now on, she the real big homie. I had to lock while I was locked in for time. I had to find me a knot while I was not doing fine. If you don't mind getting shot, you'll get shot in your mind. I pull up 9 on a dot, then leave with a dot on the 9.
All right, clone. You need to be talking about changing your life and battles, because this ain't gonna work. You need to talk about, yo, I'm a battle rapper and I changed my life. I no longer agree with this thug life. I will tell on you. Maybe you should do that or something. Maybe that will work. Let's go to Dot. Kind of talking to him a little bit.
Y'all ready? I really ain't got to do really much for you. I could have brought a Glock, mousetrap, or mouse glue for you. But this such a rebuttal. Watch what I'ma just do to you. You so much of a rat, I brought a motherfucking snake for you.
For those that don't know, that dude is wearing a snake. 3-0 Dot. 3-0. I don't know what y'all think. I will say this though, right? Clone, he did have some material, but I don't know, man. It's like it ain't really nothing you can do. Hold on, let me show y'all something that Clone did that was all right. You know what I'm saying? I said Clone winning this battle ? This rat talking. Let's see what Clone is saying here, real quick.
Oh, no, nigga, with this flow, no felon. All I need is some guavo gelato, a model that's swallow. For the drink, Resposado the bottle. He could be macho and bravo. In this ring, you still Apollo the Drago. A pothole. I'm the Silverado with Tahoe. You really think you Chapo or Pablo? Look, dumb black vato muchacho. You really think you Pablo or Chapo? Look, dumb black vato muchacho. Everything in the shell, loco. You know, nacho the taco. Classic.
I don't care what you said. You lost. You told on everybody. 100% accuracy. You don't get. Let me go back to Dot, because Dot did say some stuff to him. Let's go back to Dot. Let's do that real quick.
You know my culture. Us brought the cops. Jazz take the calls. After a nigga gets shot. Y'all fucking up my culture. Arsenal brought the cops. Jazz take the calls. After a nigga gets shot. Vixen investigate. Keep notes. Hit the stage. Go off. Half the culture clones writing statements about shit they never did and everything they stole. I'm not impressed with these niggas. There's no respect for these niggas. Cops ask, did he do it? I write nothing. I go left on these niggas.
I say nothing. I go left on it. Talk crazy to him, Dot. Let's look at some more stuff. Dot talking crazy to him. Let's go.
You snitches make me nauseous. Shit. What you had for breakfast, bitch? Let me guess. With the bacon eating sausages. I'm about the presidents. I'm not about the politics. The only difference between you and J2, he's not a snitch.
The only difference between you and J2, he's not a snitch. Let's go to Dot again.
Wow! That's for every nigga you got sitting in a cell. Wow! This round for every kid who can't birthday wish a loved one out of jail. Wow! This for the guys who did the time because niggas lied because they was frail. Come on! You got time and you told? That's right, you told. You can't do it by yourself.
Yo, Dot is funny, bruh. He said something that was funny. Hold on, this is what I think it is.
Y'all ready? I really ain't got to do really much for you. I could have brought a Glock, mousetrap, or mouse glue for you. But this such a rebuttal. Watch what I'ma just do to you. You so much of a rat, I brought a motherfucking snake.
No, that ain't it. He said something like, he was like, I can't believe Adi Boom or something he said. It was like funny the way he said it. Shout out to Dot. 3-0, no debating. Rats can't win this. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shout out to Battle Rap Trap. He had a battle with Clean Paper. You know what I mean? They was both going off. Let's listen to what Clean had to say about dude real quick.
I don't give a fuck who around. I don't give a Clone was right here standing next to the he at this event. You feel me? You could drop this in 5 minutes. Yeah. I'ma say this shit. I don't give a fuck about all that sweet shit that he was saying.
Can we get some feet in the chat for Clone?
Don't none of that shit matter to me when you told, you feel me? And that's just how I know, you know what I'm saying? And Doc was in there really like, right.
The Bubba Gump joint was crazy.
Don't get it up because that was crazy.
That was crazy.
And don't get it up because Clone rap good. It was just like, damn, I wish I didn't see that. Like, I wish you never did that.
Yeah, so for me, the most effective things he said was the non-street related shit. What he said, that you broke up with the girl, that was determination was over trust. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing to
Somebody said, Low Life Brace at Feds 3-0 Clone.
do with that over there, so, yeah, so, but nah,
like when you talking all that street shit, and you just, I just watched the video of you in 4K HD sitting at a desk saying people's names, you feel me?
Okay.
I can't really with that, gang. Like,
all right, let's change the title to a little bit something more dramatic. Clean Paper wilds on Clone. What y'all think about that? Let me know in the chat what y'all think. Since he don't like bloggers, he wants me out the culture. See, Clean Paper wilds on Clone. Wilds on Clone. I just watched this. Clone, you ain't low. All right, that is the title. Let's get back to this.
I'm from this era different. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a different era. I can't really with that, bro. Do I want to battle Clone? No. Do I got a problem with him? No. Only thing is that he told. You feel me? And that shit just don't translate the same. You feel me? What J-Man saying, he different. You feel me? And Doc was in there.
What y'all think, like, honestly? All right, I'm trolling and everything, you know what I mean? But do y'all think that Clone could ever come back to battle rap and win a battle? Like, all right, so this is me being 100% real, right? If you look at the battle between Clone and Dot, the first and second round, you can kind of say is debatable, right? But when Dot is telling him, like, you told, you snitched, you rat, like, he's saying stuff like, it's like, round over, Dot's got the round by default. But if you look at the battle and you like objective, you know what I mean? It's like, Clone did but he still told. I don't care, he lost. What do y'all think? Get Creative said, I bet Clean gave him that. No, I didn't see him do that. Spirit said, every time you look up somebody snitching. I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all.
And then you going against him who really was caught up in some shit and did his bid.
Yeah. He was like that.
Yeah, and then like another thing is crazy about it, right? I mean, I know he talked about the whole interrogation and all of that. Dot did his time. Dot went to jail, did his time, all of that. So it's interesting to see the dynamic, like Dot battling this guy, you know, who just had that one. Dot like having heroin charges, like all kind of crazy stuff, right? And then now he's out and he's battling a dude that actually told. You know what I mean? That kind of makes it interesting watching it.
Dude, like, yeah.
That's cold to me.
I done seen that dog get kicked in. I know. I mean, I feel his pain. I can see it on him.
That's cold and cold.
Yeah.
You feel me? Both cold.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, like, Doc just won that bitch to me all around. And he was in there doing his 1-2. You feel me?
So I noticed you said, would I battle Clone? No. Do you, I'm gonna ask you like I asked Doc, like, do you think that once you get that situation exposed, you should kind of take a backseat in battle rap or find a different approach for your battle?
I kind of feel like they just need to build like one side of the.
All right, it's too much music in the background. I don't want to get that taken down. Let's show a couple clips from Battle Rap Trap and Clean Paper battle. And they had an all right battle, man. Let's go with let's show Clean Paper real quick. Then we're gonna go to DI.
And y'all better pick a side. Cause I'm killing whoever on the fence too. In the end, it's red dots for all his people, and I don't give a fuck what he and do.
Let's go.
Oh, now it's time for the drama. I got your life on the line with the llama. And I'm only sending niggas who ready to die over the problems. And they bringing big choppers to con with the commas. He gonna get popped and start moving like 607 Swear to God on my mama. Stop playing with me, gang.
I seem like I didn't have enough time to watch the whole battle because I had the event for like an hour. You know what I'm saying? So you know battles be like mad long. So I just seen like clips of it.
Stop playing with me, gang. Put your hands on me. I want to see you try. Bitch, that's gonna be the day they see you die. You want to jump in the car with me and CQ drive? I pop him, leave him open in the passenger seat. Fuck around and catch a DUI. And y'all better pick a side.
Clean paper wildin'. All right, let's go to DI. Let's see what he's saying.
Run, but bitch, you got Henny. Let's go, fool. I'm old school like a box Chevy. What you thought? Cause I flew, I ain't got the Glock semi? 17 in a tuxedo. I'm prom ready. You talk heavy, but wasted your talent. If you could call it that. Find out he think of your balls. Well, where Bonnie at? Ain't nothing but space between us, like where Tati at? Heard they bringing No Kitchen Clean. I got a mop for that. He trying to communicate with his fam, but he ain't cardiac. His mama saying, say it again. She's such a copycat. Your aunt trying to assist her sister. I'm yelling, Roger that. The bus will send a Detroit nigga way back to Pontiac.
The bus will send a Detroit way back to Pontiac. All right.
I'm trying there to see my son win. That's just with Dion. My brother locked in a box with no AC on. Ironic that it's for some shit that he should be free on. But my brother locked in a box with no AC on. Ironic that it's for some shit that he should be free of. But ain't no paperwork on me, dog. Try, you can't find it. I handle my business how it's spelled. I remain silent. What the fuck?
What? Y'all crazy like that? Locked in a box with some stuff he should be free on, like AC free on. That was all right, bro. Shout out to everybody. I do want to say thanks for everybody for putting Gorgonzola in the chat, cheese in the chat. Stop arguing with tattletales out here. Like, what was y'all doing? I want to say, what is y'all doing? You know what I mean? But I'm about to go into entertainment in a minute. I just wanted to talk about that. Dot versus Clone. You know what I mean? They're going to end up dropping that soon. Shout out to Black Ice Cartel that gave me permission to use the footage. They didn't know how I was going to use the footage. I do want to say that, so Clone don't get mad at them. You know what I mean? They don't know how. I just asked if I could use footage. They said, yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to deal with Quarter Lab in a minute. But shout out to them. You know what I mean? All good. As far as the battle, I think, you know, Dot got every round. It is what it is. It's every round, 100% accuracy. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. I got like 60-some thousand people in politics keep trying to get me to go back to politics. I'm going to go to politics real quick. You know what I'm saying? We might spin the block back around entertainment or battle rap.